it out, okay? So, all right, I think yeah, so YouTube is now, drink your water, please, everybody, drink your water, drink your water. All right, so the PC gave me problems. Purple also removes skin marks, okay. Yellow improves cell oxygen exchange, break down pigment, lift drainage, okay. All right, hopefully I can remember that. If not, they can look up the colors themselves and we'll figure it out. So, okay, thank you, Letitia. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Leanne, as well. Leanne, if you can, I might have to ask you that question again. And either way, we get ready to rock and jock out. So, this is what was all in my dreams and in my business last night. So, everybody that has been in the chats, being awakened, being woke, whatever it is you want to call it, spiritual enlightenment, all of the things. Everybody is having issues or saying that sleep is a thing, right? We're not sleeping like I guess somebody would say. So it started to be a thing last night where when I woke up this morning, for the past 2 nights, I've been going to sleep with the light on. I never go to sleep with the light on, period. But the past 2 nights, I went to sleep with the light on. So there's something about a frequency that has been happening. Yesterday, it felt like somebody tried to turn the frequency up on me because apparently I'm not listening to whatever it is that they talking about. So that's bothering somebody. Then I started to be made aware of, and I don't know if y'all are seeing this, and I don't know if I can interact with y'all on YouTube right now because I don't know where the timeline went, where the chat. Let me see if I can open up the chat. Okay, so if I can't respond to you there, then I can tell you right now, go to my Facebook, go to my, let me see, my Twitch or something like that, because, okay, live chat, let me see, will that help? Good morning, Maria, I got y'all. Good morning, Sabriva, Bremba, Bremba, I felt that too. Good morning, Letitia. Okay, so the chat is going. Please, y'all, like the chats, because what's also happening is y'all have to remember, y'all have to help me, because in order to uncover me, y'all got to like it in order for it to kind of do whatever it needs to do with the algorithm. So please, and I don't want to have to keep asking people because I'm not that person, okay? So I just don't. You hear, we talking, let's, equal give and take on the information. Y'all help me, help y'all, help us, okay? That's it, that's all. So everybody's like off on the sleeping. Follow me, cute pets. Have a nice day. I don't know who they talking about. So the circadian rhythm. So I looked this stuff up, right? And I don't even have my other book, but I think it goes back to 17 something. Look it up, please, because I wrote it down, but I don't have that. And some man named, he was French or something, wrote it, because I sat down. I meant to go get my book, but I literally just sat down here because if I don't do it, I keep getting a vibe like something trying to distract me, and I keep being distracted with a lot of stuff. And listen, when you are Dark Night of the Soul energy, you got to be definitely mindful to bring it on in, okay? Because they send you down wormholes and things, and you be like, why for? What is that about? Okay. So what ended up starting to happen was, good morning, Dawn. It was talking about the circadian rhythm. And I'm like, your circadian rhythm, and it talks about light and dark, the thing that puts you to sleep, or the thing that wakes you up, or the thing that, and a person's supposed to have 7 hours of sleep. Meanwhile, I'm over here. Yeah, right. Like, it's, and your body lets you know when it's tired. Your body also, sleep is healing to your body. Sleep helps you regenerate. Sleep helps you, put yourself, everything back in order. Yes, that's great. But the thing about it is your body will also tell you when it's time for you to go to sleep. So then it took me down another wormhole where I'm saying people in the Bible live to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The oldest person, 900. Methuselah, the oldest person in the Bible, 900. Leanne, how old was it? 900 and something years old, right? How come they were living longer back then and they didn't know nothing about no circadian rhythm? Nothing. 969 years old, 969, a synchronicity number, okay? Synchronistic number. So Methuselah lived to be 969 years old. Didn't know nothing about no circadian rhythm. Didn't probably know nothing about no birthday. Just didn't do a lot of stuff, okay, that we do right now. And so I'm saying, like, okay, the amount I have been so off is crazy. Yes, Letitia, but you still been. Do you think that on a regular given day you would even have 7 hours of sleep? Because that's what they said. The average person should have at least 7 hours of sleep. And this is the thing that I'm starting to come across. So it went into that, and then it went into, and these are all things that I'm telling y'all gonna have to ponder upon yourself. I'm just gonna throw it out there, and y'all do what you will with it, okay? So think about why back in the biblical days, they didn't have all of this scientific nothing. Like, it wasn't a circadian rhythm. It wasn't any portion of time. And then that's also the thing where people are saying time is linear, or clocks exist to keep you on time on whatever it is that they're talking about. Back in the day, they did astronomy. They would look at the stars and see how the planets and things align. And all I'm saying is I'm just throwing out stuff. So listen good. This is for y'all to figure out. All I'm doing is throwing it out there, okay? And also didn't have artificial lighting at nighttime. Yes, and wasn't in a house. That's the other thing. Was not inside of an enclosed building. Was not inside of a house. So we got to think. Biblical times, they lived past, beyond all of this time, all of these years. And they had none of the stuff that we have now. This is where people say, as we grow up, we're getting soft. People are getting soft. And this is the other thing. So, and I'm just telling y'all all the stuff. So good morning, Daniel. So that was in my mind. And then it went to, how come if you didn't have anything pertaining to a circadian rhythm, and then people try to say that you only live mostly off of, like, I keep hearing something, people talking about all this meat, like they hunters and gatherers. But then I just watched this other thing this morning that talked about how it was like a yam back then that they had. So they were saying that throws out that they were only meat eaters and this, that, and third. So then that came up. Okay, so how are we now finding out that there's yams and things of that nature back then when they were saying, okay, the people only ate this or that? When we also know, and this is the thing, if you believe that the earth will supply all of your needs because God gave you everything that you need here, that would mean that a lot of the stuff was already here. There's nothing new under the sun. So it's contradictions that are like literally like messing with me right now. And again, I'm not trying to mess with nobody's belief system or none of that, but it's certain things that we got to make it make sense. So, and I'm going to go now into manifestation, because people keep telling you you got to do this to manifest. You got to do this to manifest. You got to do this to manifest. And then it led me down another wormhole that said, and if y'all listen to me, I've been telling y'all this whole entire time. I grew up speaking to the universe, and the universe doing what I asked for it to do. I didn't have to create a math code. I didn't have to try to elevate no type of way. I grew up doing this. And so now I'm starting to look at other people and I'm like, so it led me down this wormhole. Anybody know the definition of a hacker? Like, what does a hacker do? a hacker basically goes in to a system that is supposed to be blocked off or closed off. Is that not right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Please answer the question. Is that not what a hacker does? They backdoor systems that they're supposed to be blocked out of. Is that the case? Anybody answer? So if people are creating mathematical codes, because I'm listening to, and I'm not trying to, mess with nobody, but if you come for me, we just gonna be coming for each other, and I'm gonna just say it right now. So I literally have been listening to podcast members, Keys, and this person and that person and all these people talking about you got to do this and you got to do that. I created a mathematical code. That means you hacked the system. That's what that would make me think. Because if somebody could speak to the universe, because I'm not the only one, I know other people that have spoken to the universe, and it just happens. This ain't the first time y'all heard me say that. I've been saying it as long as I've been alive. I grew up doing that. So then it led me to think, like, I keep being made aware of people, and all I keep seeing is they said, oh, I created a mathematical code, and that's how I learned to manifest. You're a hacker. You hacked into something that wasn't given to you, which means you stole. That means you're stealing from the universe. And who would they be stealing from? The sheep that's asleep. Because if you got to create a code to get in, you backdoored the system. And so now I'm going to sit in front of y'all and I'm going to tell y'all, okay, I created a code to do this because I'm so awesome and I'm so amazing and I'm so smart, is what they're saying. No, you just stole. They leaving that part out. They not telling you that they just stole. And so if we keep listening, y'all keep listening to people who are saying, oh, you got to elevate your vibration. And I believe you should elevate your vibration. I totally believe in that. I totally believe that you should always want to become a better person today than you were yesterday. And tomorrow you should be a better person. It's called evolution. And in life, we evolve. But if you're hacking into a system for something that wasn't yours, you just stole. I mean, am I wrong? A person who uses computers to gain unauthorized access to data, or a person or thing that hacks or cuts roughly. Yes. So if you got to create a code to get into the system to manifest something, you're stealing. And you can be mad all day. Talk to your mom about it. Go to God about it. I said what I said because that's what it is. And if you go into any system that you now have to create a code to backdoor it, why would you think that stealing from the universe would be a good thing? And then you sit in front of people and act like I didn't just hear what you said, because I literally heard what you said. And that's what I keep saying. People they tell you what it is that they're doing. The devils that come, because it be the people, they tell you what it is that they're doing. They tell you right in your face. And then meanwhile, we laugh because we don't think that it's the case. But this is the thing. So back to the other thing, if people lived 900, Methuselah, the oldest person in the Bible, was 969. So there was people who lived 100 years old. There was people who lived 200 years old. There was people who lived 500 years old. All of these things, right? They didn't live inside of houses with the ventilation system pumping us back. And that ain't even a thing, because I like the fact that we got a house, so don't get it messed up. But the thing is, even like your birthday or your the spells that we create, because literally you got to remember the power of life and death is in the tongue. So if I wanted to trick the world into something or try to now undo something, because I can't have y'all people around here living to be 969 years old. I just can't do it now. It's a lot of stuff. It's too many people around here already to begin with. What would I do? So again, I'm not trying to change nobody's belief system or none of the above. I'm just telling y'all what happened to me just recently. It keeps being a thing. Like now I'm being led to books. And then I started to notice that the other thing, Everybody that has been trying to hack the system or has hacked the system, they go into King Solomon. And I keep wondering, and I'm still learning this process, but none of these people not going to tell me that they're not hacking the system. Because why do you need to do things? If it was given to you, if that was a gift that was given to you by God, you would be able to do it naturally. You would be able to do it naturally. If you're under a spell and people are trying to put you to sleep, then that would automatically change your perception. And so trying to figure out when the readings are coming up, who are you? Who are you? Who would you have been, or who would you be if you start to figure out that these people that are giving you the information are really casting spells over top of you? The people who have written down stuff to try to change your perception or your perspective on something are really casting spells over you. And it's just starting to make me wonder. And I know, like, people don't want me asking questions of that nature, but this is where certain things got to make sense to me. And this is why I keep saying, like, okay, this happened to me, and this happened to me. Why did that happen to me? Because then I looked at somebody else. It's some girl running around here talking about their root doctors. And this is like, I'm not knocking the old history or the old, our old culture and this, that, and the third, because it's part of our culture, part of our history. But then I just literally heard a new age, because this is new age people coming up with, they're using frequency, the root doctor. Yes, I rebuke it. Yeah, literally, Letitia, that's the thing. It's almost like, but we don't pay attention. So they're speaking these things right over top of our head. And unless you are, I don't even know what the hell you have to be, because literally, like I told y'all before, when I switched over, I went back and I was watching, like, because the person I was with, they like watching movies. I'm not even a TV person. Like, my TV on my channel right there. Like, literally, that's it. That's all. And they would be watching old stuff, or they would find stuff that they seem to would kind of like play to me. And each thing was like, I would start to notice symbols on the walls, and the symbols are sigils, the symbols of voodoo and witchcraft and things of that nature. So it's actually part of like the cultures going back years and years and years. But now you got new age people tapping into stuff and playing with stuff. And, oh, let me see how this works. Or, oh, I'm powerful, so let me figure out what I can do to this person. No, never mind the laws that you just crossed over somebody's boundaries. You literally just, one, like I said, stole from the new universe. You didn't cross over the universe's boundaries, and that's got to be, you got to be a real, like, I don't even know what to call it, in order for you to now cross the boundaries of, like, you're not paying attention to the laws. And so that's the other thing. It's like when you travel to different countries and they tell you, you need to know the laws of the different countries. Good morning, Christina. You need to know the laws of the different countries. But yeah, it's a lot of people playing around with spirituality and doing this, that, and that. And they'll say, oh, well, I've been doing this my whole entire life. Well, why you don't know nothing about spiritual laws, and why you don't know nothing about boundaries? Because I've been doing it my whole life, but guess what? I knew not to cross certain things. You don't invade nobody's space. You don't try to hinder, harm, or hurt nobody that ain't did nothing to you. Good morning, Shannon. But meanwhile, y'all out here casting spells. Y'all out here singing over people, using the frequency, because this chick literally said she's a root doctor and she's doing this by frequency. Okay, well, if you actually go look up even how the universe and things of that nature were designed, it's based off of frequency, because you can put a speaker on a speaker on, and then you can dump like liquid or something, and it starts to create like actual signs and pictures and things of that nature. So frequency, that's a thing, it does exist. And meanwhile, I'm over here just minding my own business, trying to just live my life, be happy with the life that I have. And then I get caught up in some weird cycle of people who are just casting and not knowing how to mind their own business, because they trying to steal from the universe, because they trying to backdoor the system, because that wasn't a gift that was given to them. And then we wonder why we are now in the times that we're in. It's because of y'all, not y'all. It could be y'all, because y'all could be watching, but literally, people that do that because of money, because of I don't know why, because honestly, because I don't even care. I don't care about what they talking about. I don't care about what they doing. But don't insert me in. Like, don't insert me in your problem. And that's where I feel like I'm inserted in to a problem, because now I'm looking at y'all and I'm being directed to y'all, and y'all can kind of pay attention to this. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If you are on social media, be careful. If you're on YouTube or anywhere of that nature, y'all need to be careful about how your timeline plays you. Because literally, when you tapping into stuff, there's algorithms that are set up to now adjust to the thing that you looked at. Meanwhile, it starts to play, like, it starts to act as if it knows who you are. It's playing into, because what happened was, and this is how I know to be a thing, on one phone, it kept giving me, and I think somebody touched my phone because they had access to my phone. But then, so what happened on this phone? I started being closed off to certain things. I couldn't see past some low vibrational people that kept popping up on my phone. And I'm saying, why is that popping up on my phone? So what ended up happening was that phone started doing some weird stuff. I went and bought a new phone. So good morning, WM. So when I went and bought the new phone, because it didn't have algorithms and things of that nature that basically tried to profile me or put me in a place where they thought I was, then my new phone started popping up with nothing but positive, this, that, and the third, positive affirmations, because that's what I was working on at the time. Why am I watching these people doing this that I don't even want to see? So I'm not even tapping into that. I'll go look for what I want to see, and then all of a sudden, and as y'all know, as y'all change, as you're looking up different stuff, and as you're doing different things, you start to tap into or look up different stuff. So, okay, now that phone is on some weird, like, I don't know what it is, and it started letting me see, I don't know. So I got the new phone. And what I would do on this phone and what it would pop up was totally different as to what it would do on a new phone. And I'm saying that don't make sense, because it's still under the same profile. How is one profile on one phone popping up something different than what's popping up on the other phone? That don't make sense. Okay, well, it gets even trippier, because now that phone is popping up one thing, this phone is popping up other thing. It was almost like it was trying to keep me only looking at certain things, trying to keep me in a certain level in a certain place. But also, I did notice that when I would ask for certain things, it would pop up. It would pop up on my phone, because I'll go to God about it real quick. Like, God, why that's happening? And then all of a sudden, they were helping me move my way out of the situation that I was in, because all of a sudden, now God is in control. Whoever, like, did something to my phone, they were in control of that. And then my phone, like, the screen would go down as if somebody was recording me. And I call Apple and I'm saying, is there any way for somebody to, like, clone my phone? And they're saying, no, it's not possible. Okay, well, why am I looking at my phone, the light dimmed down all on its own, as if somebody's watching me, watching them? Like, it don't make sense. Okay, so I go get a new phone, and now the new phone's doing different stuff. So just recently I noticed that, okay, I'm still seeing the same exact certain type of people pop up. Yeah, exactly, WM. So then now my TV, I put my TV on something different. My algorithm on my TV is doing something different than the algorithm on my phones. And be mindful now, the algorithm on one phone is different from the algorithm on the other phone. Meanwhile, it's still the same profile. How? It's not making sense. Good morning, Joshua. So then, now, because I'm on my computer now starts to show me different stuff. And I'm saying, okay, now, the math is not mathing. Because it don't make sense as to how this phone is doing something from be aware that your phone also listens into the conversations. Yes. And so just imagine if I want to keep y'all in a state of perpetual stress, anxiety, just whatever it is, low vibrational activity, then I rig your algorithm to keep you there. Why? And there's a book called The Broken Ladder. AI be ear hustling. Yes. So there's a book called The Broken Ladder, and it talks about how they took kids out of the hood and moved them a block over to another neighborhood that was a little more income, based, the middle class, I guess you could say. And their whole life changed. Those kids started going to college. So although we want to keep thinking that certain things don't exist to keep you in an impoverished mind or impoverished mindset, it does. And so we have to also be careful about the people who break out of or break into, because again, if you got to create a code to get into a place, does that mean you weren't supposed to be in there anyway to begin with? Okay, so we'll go to the next step. You created the code, you got in. Now you started to manipulate and things around there. You started requesting stuff or asking for stuff that wasn't yours. And then a person like me comes along and says, okay, I don't like how I got pulled in there, because people will say, okay, the tarot readers were getting attacked. The tarot readers were getting attacked. I wasn't a tarot reader. I did tarot. I went and did my job that I have been in business since 2012 in transportation. And every year in transportation since 2012, my business went up a level every year. So that came from a work ethic. That came from me basically studying and doing the things that I need to do. That came from God putting me in position and in a place that I needed to be in. And then all of a sudden, something happens in the universe, and I'm not going to say what, because, YouTube already, tripping about that. But something happens in the universe that shuts everything down or whatever. So, or I don't know, but that year I became a tarot reader. And 2019 is when I first did tarot online. I've never been a person that set up and tried to because they have this thing. Like, I literally watched, and I'm my favorite person right now, okay? Because I would say that I had a favorite, this or that in the industry. Y'all know who my favorite, or who I kept saying was my favorite rapper was. So I don't have a favorite rapper anymore. I'm a favorite of me, okay? So, and I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep calling on my power back. I am one with the power of three. I call on my power back to me. So I am my favorite person. Any energy that these people was on this realm tried to steal or take, all my power is back in my body. I don't care what they try to do with it. If you didn't authorize, I didn't authorize anybody to use me in any form or fashion. None. I go to God about it real quick, okay? So last night I'm watching, and mind you, this is a distraction. So literally, I had stopped following him a little while ago, so I just recently started back following him because, and I'm going to say it because it's getting on my nerves, and I done already said it. Any of y'all tag Kevin Gates and tell Kevin Gates to tell his people to stop freaking following my pages and stop freaking harassing me. I done already posted it 9,000 times. I'm sure he could say that he didn't do it, he has nothing to do with it. I don't care. I don't care. It's stupid. And I'm too grown for that. So, and I didn't show people, my kids, everybody, like other people, I'm saying, why are they doing this? Why is somebody creating that many emails? Why do they got that much time? Like, why you got that much time on your hands? Who's doing that? And it can't just be one person. Today, that's stupid. Grow up. Okay, neither here nor there. But again, I just re-followed him the other day. So now he's back. So wake up last night, and it was something about the frequency with the lights, because I'm saying 2 nights in a row, I fell asleep with the lights on. And I don't do that. Yeah, it is weird, Letitia, but it's a fact. And again, like, I don't know what these people got to do with it, but, maybe somebody wanted to harass me because they thought that was something to harass me with. I'm too grown for that. I don't got time. Go do something. Go play with somebody else, Mom. I got my own kids to play with, okay? My kids know better. So, good morning, Devin. So I wake up and I'm getting ready to make a phone call, because as soon as I wake up, I normally, this is my way of there's some people that I'm working with, so we kind of are doing this thing, right? Okay. Good morning, Lexus. And so instead of me doing the thing that I was getting ready to do, which is called a person, and mind you, this 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:20 something, actually, to be exact. So somehow I got distracted with, first it was somebody sent me an email, and it was like the thing that happened with the flowers, but this person was saying that they want me to advertise a recording device, but literally even the way the email was set up, I said, I'm not tapping into that. That looks weird. So I screenshot it and I sent it to the person. So she's like, recording device? Yeah. And then I'm like, you see the email, like, and then all of a sudden now Kevin Gates pops up. And so I go to look at it and he's on live. Kevin Gates never save no live. Now all of a sudden he's saving a live online. So again, another distraction, because now I done forgot what I'm supposed to be calling her about, they're talking to her about, because I'm down looking at the live, and midway through the live I shut it off because I said, let me call, because I was starting to forget what I needed to tell her. So I call and I'm talking to her and we're, discussing whatever. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to just go back to sleep, because mind you, now I got to get up and I got to do the readings or whatever, and I need to do the live. So we're going to do that. So I hang up from her, and then I go back to listening to what he was talking about. I wish for God somebody connected to this man takes his phone, because I don't know why, for the life of me, and you could do what you want, but stay off live, please, because you're getting on my nerves. And that's how I keep deleting people. Because you're sitting here entertaining a low vibrational, and everybody's where they are. Everybody's where they are. But I think he gets a kick out of it. And I know he knows what he's doing, because the man is a genius. So you can't be a genius and just do stuff like that. So it's almost like attention seeking to me, which is cool. But yeah, no. So by the time I got done watching this live, now I got a different feeling, because I literally just watched you talk to an energy, a female that had so much to say before he got on this phone, but then she got mesmerized by the fact that he's so cute, and he is cute. He's a very handsome man. But everything came out of this chick mouth. Now she done recanted. First she said, I'm not sharing my man. Then she said, like, it was a lot. It was a lot. But literally I'm watching, because as he's adjusting what he's saying to her, like, nah, you couldn't be whatever. This chick is now adjusting everything. Listen, if y'all don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. Just so you know. And I don't care who it is. It could be your favorite, whoever. Don't let nobody play in your face like that, because he's literally playing in this girl's face, and she just so. I ain't judging. But how do you let anybody change your opinion of what you want in a relationship or what you want in life because it's a Kevin Gates or it's a whoever? If you have certain morals and values that you're not willing to adjust and deal with, then it's a no. Me and you not in alignment, and see you bye. I don't care what you look like or how you coming. If it don't fall in alignment with what I'm supposed to do or what I want, talk to your mom about it. It's a no. And so he was saying, and he wasn't saying nothing wrong. That's the thing. He was saying what he wanted for himself. The problem that I was having was this girl literally adjusted. This is why you have a problem. Because it's so easy for me to manipulate people into, like, come on, like, girl. She literally said, I'm not sharing my man. But then he says, he's an energy because he's Muslim, so he's allowed to have multiple wives. And I laughed because he said something that my aunt said before, and it made me laugh because I was with the person that before I got married, I was with somebody for 8 years. Well, off and on for 8 years. This person changed my life, but this person also taught me a lot about who I was as a person. And for people not to be able to cross boundaries, or this person also taught me to put in some boundaries or, in a place. So, because this man, chivalry was not dead with this man. This man opened doors. This man carried bags. This man, he was kind of like, and it's weird because he knew how to pray. Like, that's one of the things. If I asked him to pray for me, this man knew how to pray. The last one that I just was with didn't know how to pray, nothing. Like, and I have to have a man that knows how to pray. So, which again, you see what I'm saying? Boundaries and things, but I never even asked. That's the other part. I never even asked. So now in my next one, I know that a man that prays is important to me. But back to the other one, the one that I was with, the one that so made a lot of money, made sure he took care of me, made sure he did, like, it was a thing. So this person knew how to, his hustle was outstanding. Like, there's not an energy outside of me yet that had that type of hustle. Well, I'm meeting them now. I'm meeting the people with that type of hustle right now. But nobody could say that this man didn't have hustle. The thing is because the person stayed out over the road and all, he had a problem with women. He liked to cheat a lot. And I didn't have an issue with that. I had an issue with tell the truth. So the person didn't know how to tell the truth. I got a problem with people who don't know how to tell the truth. Just tell the truth. If you out doing this, that, or the third, that's cool. But then you can't be mad with me when I don't want you to touch me if you doing that. Okay, I have to go back to work now. Thank you. Catch up with you later. See you, Lexus. Okay, so, and what my aunt used to say is, and my aunt's an older lady, so, you know, she said, I believe one woman only takes the pressure off of another woman, right? Which was funny to me because I never even said nothing. Like, I would catch this dude doing all types of shit. And I never said anything to him unless it was, I asked you a question and you get caught at it. The other part was I also knew to protect myself. So literally I would never have sex with this dude without using a condom, ever. Why? Because the industry that he was in, they like prostitutes. And so this dude literally showed me how, what is it? I think it was Backpage or something. When that was out, he showed me how Backpage worked. He also showed me how, like, I happened to be riding with him one time, and I promise you, every state we crossed into, his phone would ring with some type of app that they have, I guess, and it had different prostitutes or whatever. Like, I don't know how the app knew that it was crossing state lines, but in every state this dude went to, there would be somebody that showed up that was about that life. And I'm not judging. I don't care. Not my issue, not my problem. So the issue is you're a liar. And so that wasn't my concern when it came to that person, period. The person came into my life to show me certain things. I accepted it. What I'm not accepting is a liar. I'm not accepting nobody that lies for no reason. So I'm also listening to the girl. She's saying she's an Aries. So I don't know how they got into the whole conversation about zodiac signs. So then she goes into she's an Aries. And he was saying something about he likes Geminis. And then something about he has Leos or something. And then something about whatever the heck is. But by the time they got to Pisces, let me tell you what they said. The girl was saying Pisces are sneaky. I'm a Pisces. Ain't nothing sneaky about me. I'll tell you what I want you to know. Some things ain't none of your business. And sometimes you just have to learn to respect people's boundaries. It ain't none of your business. And I've never dated a Pisces male, so that could be the thing. She might have been talking about Pisces men. I ain't never dated one, so I can't judge for all Pisces men, how they act, how they this. But I'm a Pisces, and I can tell you what's your business is your business, and what's not is not. Talk to your mom about it. I'm going to tell you nothing. But if you ask me a question and I feel like answering, don't be mad at me when I give you the truth. Because I keep also telling y'all that even my family get on me because they keep saying like certain things. You could say a little bit nicer, or I could just not say nothing and you can go to hell or wherever you gonna go. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting here listening. She's like, and that's what she kept saying. Well, on any given day, I'm a Pisces. I'm going to stand on what I like and them Pisces men are different. Sorry, not sorry. They could be. I've never dated one. That's the thing. And I'm not going to stand up and say, and he was trying to fix it like, okay, well, he knows a lot of Pisces, this, that, and third. For one, and I'm also going to tell you, I'm a Pisces and I tell everybody, I could be sitting right beside you every day and you'll still know nothing about me. It's just in my nature. because I'm different. And if Pisces encompasses every zodiac sign that is there, this is the part where I keep trying to figure out why they don't understand or why they don't understand. We could be all of y'all. We can be all of y'all. There's nothing new under the sun with y'all. We can be every single one of y'all. So we can match your energy. I can also give you some energy that you might not like. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand when people go into saying this zodiac, because they say Pisces is a crybaby, or Pisces is this. Pisces are emotional. Pisces is... Get on the wrong side of a Pisces and watch how emotionless we get. I will sit by you and make you laugh. I don't know why the thing is disappearing. And so that's the other part. Like, it's like they try to put everybody in a group. Well, if that's the case, then each zodiac wouldn't be different in their actions. Because I'm not going to say all Geminis lie, because Geminis is known for lying. I'm not going to say all Aquarius are stupid. I know a lot of Aquarius. They're the smartest, dumbest people I've ever seen in my life. I can say that, but I'm not going to say all of them. Because the Aquariuses that I have encountered are so smart that they kind of don't account for, but that's not all of them. Every individual, every person is an individual. And if you think about it, again, how we got here is, who are you? Who are you in a situation? Who are you in the circumstances? Who are you in the grand scheme of things? And again, I had no purpose in this thing other than to tell y'all what my mind has been going through, like in the past couple of days, because I keep being led down this wormhole. And then, okay, so y'all know I'm a licensed esthetician and a medical assistant, right? So lately I've been doing like color scheme, like, and it came to the color of the rainbow. And then it threw me off, because then the next thing was, and like I said, y'all, these are just things, I'm just throwing them out there. You can take them and do what you will. It's not just hold on to it. Later on, I wish to discuss it, and y'all can tell me whatever it is that y'all, thought about it or whatever. So red light therapy, and it's like doing acne like treatments and stuff, facials and whatnot. So how we got to this is, one of the people that one of the ladies that I talked to, she was basically saying that she's getting ready to do a red light treatment. One of the spas that I go to, one of the places that I like, which is a water place, Jeju, it's a spa, and they do like saunas and all that type of stuff. So they have this red light wall that you go and sit under. And I was always attracted to this red light wall. I would always go sit there. Then they teach us about the color wheel in school. But for some reason, lately it's been a thing about the color, because then right behind one of the ladies saying it, the other lady saying it. I am not sneaky. I will keep it 100. Hello, Devin. Let them know. And then when you tell them some stuff that they really don't want to hear, now they looking at you sideways and crazy, right? But I said what I said. Like it or not, get out of my face. So then I was thinking the color wheel. So then, okay, so we had, let me see if I can say it. Okay, so over here, I was asking, so the red light helps with acne and swelling and some other stuff. And then she said the blue one is for acne and skin. And then the green one was for water retention and oil balance in the skin, lymph drainage and edema, right? And this morning I was thinking, so every color that you have on a rainbow actually does something different to your body, some type of healing energy or something to your body. And so, excuse me, if you start to go through the colors of the rainbow, because it goes back through, there's natural ways of healing yourself on earth. If you believe in the Bible and you listen to what the Bible said, then that means you would have to know that everything that was designed to help us heal or help us to regenerate or help us to grow is already here on earth. And again, nothing new is under the sun. So then it went to like the LGB, whatever it is, community. I love y'all. I don't got nothing to say because I ain't judging. Everybody do what they want to do. But then it started to be a backlash, because 44, they started to say the rainbow was adopted by them because it's the coalition and all this other stuff, but then it's making people not want to deal with the rainbow. But then I said, well, darn, that's another thing that looks like they're trying to get people to avoid, because they're trying to make it a negative thing. But if you look at all the colors, each color is designed to heal you in some form or fashion. But if I lump it all up and then I make it look like this, then now you're not going to go into that and start looking into that, because I done made some type of negative thought process. There's more. I just didn't want to have to type it. I sent it to you in the text message. Yeah, that wasn't an issue, Leanne. That was fine. It was just I was trying to it just needed to be the basics, because that was just the point. If I now get you to get away from what certain things mean, because a rainbow is a natural thing that happens on earth. So also it would be a sign from God stating that this is, and this, as far as like the healing versions of what I just said. And so, but if I can make it into a negative thing, because now you don't want to have the rainbow anywhere listed around you or whatever, because it now creates this type of feeling in you. Good morning, Christine. I think that's what it was. Because it creates that type of negative thought process in your mind, then now you wouldn't look into what each color meant for it to heal you or help you. So I don't know. It's just been, and that's just all the things that are in my mind and my thought process. But y'all pay attention to y'all timelines. That's what's important. Don't be distracted by, because I feel like it's lots of distractions happening. They're trying to get you to be low vibrational. Right. I was feeling the same way. Every time I see something rainbow, it made me want to pull back or not get involved in it because of the negative thoughts around it. Yes. But meanwhile, if you really look at the rainbow, each color signifies a way for some type of healing in your life. It's just like the chakras. The chakras are connected to a color. So nobody said, you see how one thing it keeps being contradictions, because you'll go towards the chakras because that's healing me. Good morning, Eric. Like how there's different colors for your chakras. Yes. So nobody related the chakras to the rainbow, but technically the chakras are related to the rainbow as well, because it's different colors for your chakras. But because now I create something negative with the actual rainbow and I make it LGBT, whatever the heck, this, that, and a third, now you don't want to look at, it's like almost trying to trick you into not really becoming the full, complete you that you need to be. And all I'm saying is, when I say freedom, and at first I even had to, I'm a free energy. I'm a free energy. And it's the song. The shackles on your feet, releasing the shackles from your feet and releasing the shackles from your mind. Because if you can become a free thinker, it's limitless. Everything is limitless. And then it goes into you being able to speak or create your existence and not having to backdoor or trick the system because you don't want to be a free thinker. You just trying to manipulate the system. No, if you can undo, wow, just as I sent that, you said it. Yes. So freedom is so much more. When we talk about the fool, this is like when you're a child, and that's how it made me feel. Like when I got unlocked the last time, it made me feel like a child, like everything was new. I didn't have any restrictions in my brain. I just wanted to learn, and I wanted to see, and and even now I just want to learn, I want to see, and I want to continue to evolve into the me that I was designed and destined to be, without people trying to manipulate and connive their way into a situation. So this is the difference. And I was saying this even on the reading. I said, as you elevate to certain levels, because I can say that I grew up in I can't say I grew up in the hood, but I grew up in the hood. My mom kept us in a house, but there have been things that happened that, or places that I have seen. So this is the thing. I have seen different levels of life. I have seen different levels of life. And I know that when I started at ground zero of life, and then I elevated, and God put me in another place, and then God put me in another place, and God put me in another place, and then got me like each level. And like I keep telling y'all, every time I've experienced a tower, it wasn't because God was trying to slam me on my face. It was because I was being elevated each time. And so what I was dealing with down here is not the same as what I'm dealing with at this level. And what I'm dealing with at 1111 and what I'm dealing with at this level is not going to be what I deal with at the next level. So one of the cards, I ended up looking at it today, and because I never read the cards, I never read with these, like go into the box. They send a box with the stuff, and it's supposed to tell you that this means this, or you know what I'm saying? They send instructions with it. Life don't come with instructions though, but these cards come with instructions. And so as I'm doing it, when I get new cards, I don't look at the instructions unless it's something that I really want to go back to. And then this morning, something happened. One of the things was saying, what the heck did the card say? It said something, but it was more or less like, who are you? Like, it was basically talking about the freedom, whatever the last reading was, 12/12, y'all. Whatever the last reading was, the card finally struck me in a different way, because now my brain is starting to unlock in a different way. And that's where all of a sudden now I'm realizing I'm listening to all these people talk, and I'm listening to all of them still. I'm listening to every single one of them still. Yeah, what am I? Haha, love you. Yes, what are you? What are you without whatever it was that your parents taught you growing up, that made you feel like you can't do something? Because even when I'm saying cuss words, I cuss. I don't really feel like cuss words are bad words. But because the world says cuss words are bad words. Somebody said you shouldn't speak like that as a lady. And then all of a sudden it put a restriction on my brain. Well, go find a lady then. Go talk to them. You don't got to talk to me. I'm going to be okay. Whatever it is that you think now, whatever it is that these people think now, I don't care. Go talk to God about it. Yes, Letitia, the seasoning. The seasoning, that's the secret sauce on the words. Go talk to God about it. Why are you stressing me out trying to talk me to death about something that you feel? Because I don't care. It's not for me to care. That's the thing. Somebody got mad at me because, and this was just, and I still didn't care. Matter of fact, I'm going to just let you know. And it was somebody that was close to me. And because I don't ever want to be disrespectful to people that I love, I go this way. I will uninsert myself in a situation, and I will go over here because I don't want to cross your boundaries, and I surely don't want you crossing mine. And I don't want you to tell me what to say, what to do, how to act, none of that. I could just be over here. That's the thing. So you tell us, girl, truth, I am listening. Yes. So they said something about, what was she saying? She said she was feeling like this, free your mind and the rest will follow. Yes. Because what's important to me is God. Like, I don't care what nobody else got going on around here. Like, for what? I don't care. Whatever happens, God is going to give me the next key to show me what I need to do. And that's the thing where people can say, oh, they are God, this and third. Okay, well, you believe that. I believe that I was created in the image of God, but I also know that my higher self, I tap into something different. I need to shut my mind to people. Yes. And so the other thought, and this happened yesterday. So the more I just didn't want to have to type. Oh, okay. So yesterday, and this, I'll go back to that. Yesterday, somebody said something to me, and it was saying how when you go tell people that you're under spiritual attack and you're dealing with spiritual warfare, then they try to lock you up in an institution, right? And so yesterday it dawned on me. And I asked the person, I said, do these people believe in God? So the next step was, if the police believe in God, if the therapists believe in God, if the scientists believe in God, then we all should be locked the fuck up. We all should be locked the fuck up. Because how do you believe in something that you haven't seen. But yet you're trying to tell me that my level of the things that I'm telling you about that I have not seen, I'm crazy. But you literally telling me that you are a Christian and you believe this and you believe that. So that means that all of us should be locked up. Don't try to trick me into thinking that because I thought something other along with that, I added some more seasoning onto it, and I could see or I could do other things that y'all are saying is in that Bible as well. Y'all already said it's in the Bible too. But now because I'm saying it, my level of crazy is different than your level of crazy because we all must clearly be crazy. Don't try to just put me in the box and say that, oh, because I believe in God and yet, okay, I believe in demons and creepy things and crawly things. It's in the Bible. Y'all put it there. But I got to get locked up because I told y'all I'm under spiritual warfare. Like something, the math is not mathing. And this is where I can't listen to y'all. I can't listen to y'all people because y'all keep trying to contradict yourself and then try to like make it seem like I'm the problem. Okay, well, if I'm the problem, I'm going to go over here and you keep yourself away from me and I'm going to go mind my own business where it's peaceful and I can still deal with whatever it is that I'm dealing with because I didn't ask you no way. Y'all summoned me. Y'all summoned me to the seat. Whoever was trying to cast spells, whoever was trying to backdoor and hack the system, this is the reason why y'all getting exposed. Blame your mom, blame yourself. This is the reason why y'all are getting exposed right now for what y'all did. It's not nobody else's fault. Y'all steady trying to attack the other people because y'all and somebody trying to gain knowledge ahead of time. That's why they attacking the tarot readers and the spiritualists heavier because guess who is the next set of seers, prophetess, and those types of things. So somebody's intentionally doing it just so y'all realize, just so y'all know, because somebody's trying to gain advanced knowledge. It's not new. It's not new at all, period. But yet I'm going to make you think that you're crazy because you can see stuff or you can hear stuff or you could do stuff that other people would tend to think is supernatural or not natural or what. I don't know. I don't care because that's what I keep saying. I don't care. But how you going to convince me that I'm crazy and you said you believe in God too? Because I have faith. And it says faith of a mustard seed. If I have faith of a mustard seed, if I can believe it, I can make it true. If I can believe it, I can bring it into this reality, into this existence. I also told y'all that from the time that I was a child, I have been speaking to the universe and bringing things forth. My whole life I already manifested. Now I'm at the point where, okay, honestly, I'm going to just let y'all know at one point in time, I had to ask God for extended years. I asked God for extended years because I got to this age. And honestly, a lot of the stuff that I did when I was younger, 20s and on up, I did because in my mind, I was going to be here past 40. Like, I honestly, I thought that by the time I was 30, I was done. So I literally, because that was what was in my brain. Somehow in a past life, I was connecting my past lives with this life. And in a past life, I didn't make it past 30 or 20 something, somewhere around there. So my motto was live fast, die young. I had a good ass time. And that's why I keep trying to tell y'all. God saw it. And if you can speak to the universe and things happen, you don't think that you're going to be here past a certain point in time. Listen. Talk to your mom, talk to God, talk to whoever you want to talk to. I did what I wanted to do. And then when I got to a certain point, I literally did it again. I said, God, I cannot be here for this many years. And he gave it to me again. I wrote a story, and I think it's on Facebook. I wrote a story because I literally had to tell the story. That's how I accessed the other years. I literally told the story about how I went to God and asked God, can I now just have extended years? Because once I made it past the 20 and then I made it past the 40, and now I'm thinking, wow, I have so much more life to live. I haven't even lived the life that I want to live yet. And I have literally manifested everything. I was a child laying on my grandmom's, and my grandmom's house is one of the houses that you probably never seen a house like this. In the middle of Viola, Delaware. The house was built before there was like running water and things of that nature. So you had a basin. But I had the most fun, like, the best and the worst times there because all my cousins would be there. But literally, I would crawl out at nighttime. The grown-ups, I don't know where the hell they would be, but my grandma went to work, and then my aunt and all them, they would be watching us. But I don't know what the other grown-ups was. Didn't care. We was doing what we wanted to do as children. So me and my cousin Keisha and my cousin Rayonda, Alex, Benny, and a few of the other ones would be there as well. And what we used to do was, look, Dominique, Dominique right there. Dominique was young, so Dominique didn't get the experience. Hey, Dominique didn't get to experience some of the stuff. But literally, we would climb out on the rooftop and spread a blanket out, and we could see a clear shot of the stars. And listen, I would say everything that I was going to do when I got older. I knew what type of house I wanted because white was my thing. I wanted a white house. I wanted a white car. I wanted 2 kids, a boy and a girl. And I literally had my kids in that order, a boy and a girl. And then, as you get older, some other stuff start to happen. You think that you in love and this, that, and the third. So then you have more kids. But I literally manifested the right way, the way I wanted to have my kids, because I wanted my son to be older than my daughter. So in case he needed to punch somebody in the mouth, it was going to happen. Okay. So my dream car, I told y'all, was a Range Rover. I ended up getting my Range Rover. I ended up in this house. Like, this house was even better than I even could have imagined it back then. When everything happened, or when everything, and then when I got here, it was like I had deja vu in the house. Like, either way, long story short, the point of it is if you can imagine it and you don't have restrictions on what people are telling you what you can and you cannot do, you can make it real. You can bring it forth. But part of the issue and part of what happens with a lot of us is this person keep telling you that you can't do this. You actually caught up in what life is right now. You live in check to check. So of course you can't manifest, or you think you can't manifest past that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because I had to get to the point where I'm over here and certain stuff, when I started going through the tower, because I tell y'all, I'm going through a tower moment right now, but guess what? I just had to let it go. I just had to let it freaking go. Because I'm a person, when I'm start saying, oh, my bank account is getting messed up. Oh, this is happening. Oh, this is happening. Meanwhile, back at band camp, I have such huge faith that I know that literally once some other stuff and everything else is transpired or taking place, watch how God build it. Watch how God build it. Because watch how God is building me. Look how God is building me right now. He's building me like, how could you become so powerful in the midst of your fall? Y'all watching me in the making. And I mean, like, unlocking and pushing back whatever it is them people talking about. This is me standing up. Like, somebody tried to bury me. Somebody tried to bury me. Why did you try to put an invisible blanket over top of me? Was it because you were trying to protect me? Or was it because you were trying to hide me? Because even in the midst, some certain things, I know that wasn't, because how could God, if that was meant to happen, why would God still make arrangements for me in the process? That means God knew that somebody was going to do something that I would need assistance in. Because again, he knew what would happen before these people even did it. And everybody's not going to God to ask, can he touch you? Just so you know, because we, again, live here on a 3D. We got people who are backdooring the system, and stuff is happening. Stuff is being taken that belongs to you. It belongs to your generation. It belongs to your lineage. It belongs to your heritage. It belongs to your legacy. But there's people back during the system hacking into things that is not theirs. And from what I understand, everybody been put on notice. Everybody's been put on notice because you are now, those people are now the reason why their ancestry, their legacy is being kicked out of certain things because of them. Why would you want to be known as that to your family? Because you don't know how to watch your mouth. Your ancestors don't show up for you because now you over there getting you, when you start getting your butt whipped and now you really start thinking, okay, now I want to go to God about it. Certain ancestors can't show up now because you're moving them out of the places. So now they mad at you too. They got to figure out how to fix this. How do we fix this? We keep trying to shut this person up, but they keep doing stuff. They keep thinking they this, they that. Everything that I am comes from God. I can't do anything without God. Because literally what a person just tried to do to me was make me go and cry in a corner. That's what they wanted to do because they thought that would be funny. Let me spiritually attack her. Let me send my little minions at her. Let me go and try to hack her emails. Let me go and try to hack her phone. Because I think it's funny. Not for no other purpose other than the fact that somebody looked at me and saw that I had some stuff that they didn't think that I should have. You're not God. Who told you that you should be allowed to even enter into my space? And then we got people out here that, oh, I'm a root doctor and I want to tap into somebody's energy. And, oh, I want to do this maliciousness to that person. And I want to do this and that because they think they can. If you think that you're so powerful, why do you feel like you got to go touch somebody else's stuff? Why do you feel like you got to go and hinder a person? And this is the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. So a person said, or they kept saying, you didn't, oh, they were better than you. These people think they're better than you. Because they may have more money than you. They may have had better schooling than you. They may have come from a place that was better than you. If you think that you're so much better than me because of who you are and what you got and because of whatever it is, why are you fucking with me? Why do you have, because if I think I'm better than somebody, I'm not going to go and play with nobody that I think I'm better than. I don't have no reason. So explain to me how people think they're better than you and they feel like they got to attack you. So is that a them problem? They automatically know that what it is. Because a person that thinks that they better than you ain't coming to attack you in no form or fashion. They not even paying you no mind. So that's why I don't understand the mindset of certain people, because how did certain people even get on your radar if you thought you were better than them? Makes no sense to me. Yes, Eric, they doing it to a lot of people. But at the end of the day, that actually tells me that there's something missing in them and they see all of your light. They see the light within you. That's why they're attacking you. But they didn't also realize that that light that was in you was going to be karma for them. Because you can see stuff and not touch it. You know how when your mom tell you, when I take your ass in the store, don't touch nothing. They were told not to touch you. Because everybody gets the warning. Everybody gets the yes, they see what you got. But they want you to think that you're beneath them. Go talk to your mom about it. I'm not beneath anybody. I have a very healthy fear of God. That's where I humble myself at right there. But as far as these people walking around here, because back to the other situation, the person was saying, you want me to be regular when they were amazing. Yes, you are amazing. Everybody's amazing in their own right. But at the end of the day, only until you believe that you're amazing will you really fully effectively be amazing. But if I keep trying to put restrictions on y'all, or if I keep trying to tell y'all that, oh, you got to do this, or you got to do it this way, or you got to do it that way, all right now I came to do to y'all was throw it out there. And you can either throw it or send it back. Pick it up, throw it back, cast it, do whatever it is you want to do with it. These are questions that I have, because literally I've been being worked on with that, and I keep being shown people who, to me, if you so great, why are you trying to convince me? Like, why are you trying to convince the world that you're so great? Because again, I'm going to say it, I was minding my own business. I didn't need to be involved in whatever this shenanigans is, or you know what I mean? Whatever it was. But since I'm here, hello, motherfucker, I'm here. When God sent me to show up, it's because there's some stuff that needs to be done that apparently y'all ain't done it right. And so I'm going to send somebody that don't really, I'm not motivated by the things that y'all people are motivated by. I'll be motivated by peacefulness. I'll be motivated by like taking care of myself. I'll be motivated by making sure that I'm not be in other people's business that don't pertain to me. I mind the business that pays me. And the business that pays me got me over here because people couldn't mind their own business. All right, y'all, I love y'all. I got to go because I got stuff to do. I got business that pays me that need to be dealt with. But those are the thought processes that I've been having. And I wanted to show y'all my face today because I felt like, y'all, I want to show up. I'm trying to learn to be consistent in me showing up. And that's one of the things that I so feel this. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but I call on the divine to guide me on the right path. Yes, and call y'all power back. Call y'all power back. Every day, call your power back. I walk around the house now calling my power back because I don't care who these people are. I don't care what position you think you in. You're not better than me. I don't care how much you got. You're not better than me. Because if you were, why are you in my face? Why are you not minding your own business? Thank you for the message because they meant something to me. Thank you, Devin. Hearing you speak on this, it's like you're telling my life what I'm dealing with. People are judging me because I'm listening to readings thinking I do evil. I trust in the Most High God and my Father, and He has always protected me. I'm crying as I'm listening because I got speak on what I believe and be free spirit. Hello, motherfucker. That's right. A free energy, a free spirit. Tap into God. Don't listen to what these people trying to tell you. Oh, you got to do this and got to. They keep wanting to put labels. They keep wanting to put labels on everything. They'll call me this. They'll call me that, except for a child of God. I go to God about everything. Everything. And again, they can't say that I got attacked or anything else because I was reading tarot. I wasn't reading tarot. I was in a truck tending to the business that pays me. I got brought over here because God said, pay attention. So it is what it is. But I love y'all. Got to go. So thank y'all. And I will talk to y'all on another time. And just thank y'all. All right. Let's see. See y'all.